From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Indians have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Taijuan Walker starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Striding in, number 15. He will lead this one off today.
Number 15.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Hey. And the runner back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch ripped down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. He swings and grounds it to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Taylor, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
In now, number 22. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Under it is Owings, and there are two away now. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Digging in, Lee Van Dyke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Walker removed to first, and a dive, but he's back. Taylor is off of first with two away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians on top 2-0. Seth Lindstrom gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Larson loves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Jeremy Hazelbaker is doing. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Brandon Drury will bat next. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created
Batting
equal.
third.
Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Donnie Larson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
In there, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic
Doran.
from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Now batting, Roger Doran. Pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Dale Tomlinson would be next. The 3-0. And with two away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So digging in now, Dale Tomlinson. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Fastball taken on the inner half for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit down the third base line. Another full count offering on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Hazelbaker. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and 2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. So striding forward now, Willie Mays, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Splitter. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. Hit high and deep to right center. Herman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Lee Van Dyke. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In there, 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're up 2-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So stepping in, Nick Ahmed. First pitch of the at-bat. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Iannetta gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Taijuan Walker. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
A shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
So striding in, Chris Owings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runners are at second and third with one down. Misses, ball 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Doran. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So striding in, Brendan Drury. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Doran fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnie Larson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Larson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Roger Doran. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 26, Seth Lindstrom.
In now for Cleveland, Seth Lindstrom. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first base line. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 2 and the D-backs 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off.
Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Tomlinson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Van Dyke has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 15. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Herman is there, one away.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tomlinson is retired. 2 down now.
Batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Riding in once again, Willie Mays. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings is under it. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Herman.
Now here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Into the corner and slicing foul. Herman stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Ready on 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 2-0. Chopper foul. The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Here's another 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Nick Ahmed will be next. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side.
Coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The pitcher, number 99, Taiwan Walker.
Yasmani Tomas will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Tomas.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In his career, Tomas enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and a strike. Iannetta at second with 2 down. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Ready once again, Jake Taylor.
Leading
He's
off
1 for
Cleveland.
2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Jake Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, number 22, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
.30 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in once again, Donnie Larson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
This is skied into short left center. Owings is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of
Leading
the
off for
order,
the
but they
Diamondbacks,
haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any
Owings.
hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive
Now
off this guy, but he's taking
second
full
baseman,
advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with
Drury.
strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. In now, Roger Doran. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
The pitcher number 26.
Nice execution right there.
Jeff
Ball was down below the
Lindstrom.
knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Seth Lindstrom. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah. Good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
The 2-1 home. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
The batter, number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Doran, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Doran is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Hazelbaker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Striding in for the Indians, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 0-2 home. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here now the 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 5 and the D-backs 1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays over to his right. 1 out.
Now
this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Hazelbaker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Chris Herman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped him up. Taylor is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down here 5-1.
Your
Randall
attention,
Delgado will come on
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll be
Diamondbacks,
appearing in his third
number
game this
48,
season.
Randall Delgado.
So coming to the plate, number
Leading off for the
22.
Indians,
He was a double play
first
victim
baseman,
last time around.
Number 22.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Pollock at the track. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The batter, second baseman, Johnny Larson.
Into the box, Johnny Larson.
Nope, that's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base
Roger
paths, Danny.
He was
Doran.
really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
In now, Roger Doran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Seth Lindstrom, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 15.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Met fields it cleanly. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
From the stretch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Willie Mays, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Goldschmidt there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the D-backs 1. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1, and he fouls this one off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ionetta on at first, nobody out. Another one sent foul. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, David Peralta.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Owings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail big. It's 9-1. J.J. Hoover comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
J. Hoover.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Taylor. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Jake Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, number 22. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
That last at-bat when he went deep, man, that was a pretty good changeup. That thing almost was going to hit the ground. This guy's a good low ball hitter, and if he throws another changeup down to the zone, he might go back-to-back here.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No one out with a runner at second. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Larson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Digging in once again, Roger Doran. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Seth Lindstrom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Thought he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Don't want to forget about him. 3 runs already home here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone,
15.
hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, number 15, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Drury has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Indians 12 and the D-backs 1. Brandon Drury will bat next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. first two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Way out in front. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mays sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Larson ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Arizona down to its last strike.
1 ball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Lindstrom takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.